Hi guys, how are you all doing? So, at the end of week 13 of taking 100 milligrams of sertraline to treat PPPD and CPTSD, this last week's been better than previously, but I feel like I've put on a lot of weight. I'm starting to feel really sluggish. I've still got the twitching eye, which I didn't have before. Tinnitus has gone again, which is good. But yeah, had really strong visual symptoms this last 2 weeks, but that seems to have calmed down a little bit now. But I don't know if that's because I've been distracted. I've actually started working. And it's one of those things, isn't it? It's like we've got to get the balance right. I don't want to push myself too much and tip myself back over the edge again, because I'm not better. I'm not. But I think I've just got used to the sensations and used to them being there. But I know that my brain is not convinced yet that I'm completely safe, because there's so much trauma that's been happening. So I still feel like I've got this like alarm going off in my body constantly saying danger, danger, danger. And I'm trying to send my body messages of safety, but there's only so many times you can deep breathe and do all the rest of it. So what I'm trying to remember is what Dr. Yoni Arthur said in the Steady Coach, where she said, like, if you're not living your life normally as you would, then that's giving the brain messages that you're not safe. So I've started working and I'm actually managing a business, which is probably a really stupid thing to do, but at the same time it's giving me purpose. I can work from home, and I've been out of work now for, the last time I worked was just before my mum died, so that was 2019, guys. 3 years I've been out of work. Not because I've had PPPD for 3 years, but because my mum died, basically. I had to stop and everything. I couldn't possibly do my job and do everything that I had to do, and then COVID hit and all the rest of it. So yeah, it's been a long time. And when I first started, it was only the beginning of the week, last week on Monday, that I started work, and I was like, God, what have I got myself into? And I was saying to my partner, is this a good idea? But I've got to get back to some sort of normality. I know I said I was going to speak to your audiologist about going up, but I don't know. I'm kind of thinking to just see how I go a little bit longer, because now I'm working. My mind is just on other things. It's not so hypervigilant. The first thought, basically what I'm doing is I'm managing a taxi company, and it's a 24/7 business. Now I'm answering the phones and just about to start this business up. Like, we've got a premises, but we can't move in yet. So everything's being done from home. So I've got to organise drivers, train staff, organise computer systems, do the training for that, and all the rest of it. So I'm kind of awake at like 7 a.m, thinking, the first thought is, where are my drivers? Have I got enough drivers to cover the work? What's the first job? And my focus is completely not on dizziness. However, when there's a little bit of stress, because obviously taxis are time sensitive, so there is pressure to the job, and that's always kind of why I liked doing it, because you're telling men what to do all day, which is fabulous. But I think I'm a slightly control freak, and I think that this is what makes it. I don't know if you are as well. I mean, apparently certain personality types get this PPPD, but I am a control freak, but not in a bad way. Like, I'm a good manager, and I like organising things. Everything has to be just so, but not to like an OCD extent. Do you know what I mean? And I think that this might be good for me. as long as I can get the balance right and not be how I was before this started, which is just assuming responsibility for absolutely everything, doing everything quickly. I need to strike the balance of working, but working at a slow pace, which is kind of difficult to do with time sensitive work. But I'm kind of one of these people that I am a do-gooder. I use my initiative a lot. I'm that sort of person, and I have to remember to take some time out for myself. What I've decided I'm going to do, I'm not going to go back to audiologist yet, because I've got to pay for that as well, and money's tight for everyone at the moment, but it is difficult. And so I'm thinking I'll see how I go with work. I've got to dedicate more time to myself for walking alone. So that's something that I'm going to set out little tasks. Walking alone, trying to shift some of the weight I've put on. I think I've put on about 1.5 stone since I started taking sertraline at this dose. Now, I don't know whether that's because it slows down the metabolism or just simply because I've stopped moving around so much, because I haven't changed what I eat. So I don't know why that is. I don't know why I've put weight on, but it needs to come back off. So, so I've decided I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna work from home. I'm literally working on the phones now. If the phone rings, then I've got to just suddenly cut this video. But yeah, so I'm working on the phones from 7 a.m. till 10 at night every day, for the moment. And so yeah, it's I've got to make sure that I can answer the phone when I go for a walk, when I do the horses, when I'm at my holiday home. I mean, I've just come back today from my holiday home. Sorry, I've got shadows all over me. And I was pretty much answering the phone all weekend. But I think it's a good thing. And I don't know whether that's a sign that I'm getting better or not. But anyway, so that's the update. I'm not going to do anything yet. I'm going to hold fire. I'm going to see how it goes with work. I'm going to throw myself into thinking about other things, but making sure that I take time for myself and going on walks and stuff. That's the plan. Now, did you happen to listen to Claire Weeks at all? I really hope you did, because she is amazing. And I mean, if you'd like me to, I can play you excerpts from her book on the next update, because I really think that I still use her now. I still put her in my ears now, sometimes when I'm feeling particularly wobbly. But yeah, this has been quite a good week. Again, it's up, down, up, down, up, down. And I've just got to keep telling myself I'm safe, but showing myself I'm safe by not rushing around so much and not stressing out. So yeah, walks in nature is the plan. Anyway, I hope you're doing okay. And if you're not, reach out and I'll speak to you soon. Take care. Bye.